gonna be here. Oh, he's gone. He's in. Yo! Yo! Oh, mine are.
Hey, we're going to start with the group that's here. This is 650. We're going to have you guys do some. Coach Klein, you can call me Coach C. Klein's a tough name for you all, sure. If you can call me by my name, that's great. Coach C is fine. I'm a strength and conditioning coach. This is the name of my company, Boston Athletic Training. I was hired by the director of your company, UBC, to essentially work on being more explosive, right? So as a trainer, so I have a football and basketball background as a skills, but I train a lot of kids that play all different sports because kids come to me for speed training, vertical jump training, stuff like that. Now, you guys are volleyball players, so a lot of it is jumping, right? So when I put kind of my initial plan together today, I was thinking about that because I used to do a lot of vertical jump training. A lot of my older basketball players want to increase their vertical. The reality is you're going to be able to do that if you do this regularly. I know that's hard because you guys got a lot going on with school and whatnot, but that's the reality. So what I'm going to give you here today is a warm-up. That's about 5 minutes. Then we're going to do some jumping-based exercises right after the warm-up. Then I'm going to give you a water break. Coming off the water break, we're going to utilize the bands. The bands are going to help us get more explosive. Some of those drills are actually going to be agility-based, but the focus is going to be on explosive power. I understand you guys have volleyball right after this, but for the 45 minutes, or now 40 minutes, I want to try to help you guys with that and teach you the drills. Ultimately, if you're feeling like you're really, really sore from this, hopefully I'll get that feedback. I'll take it down a notch. I'll take it down a notch today anyways, and just feel it out, okay? But a lot of today is just by doing the drills correctly. I set up 4 cones. Here's what I want. I want 4 lines. It doesn't matter, you're all one group now, okay? So 4 lines, there we go. So for our warm-up, we're going to do your basic dynamic exercises, right? In future days, I'll bring out some of these, okay? But for today, I'm going to try to teach a lot, and I didn't have that part prepared because I wanted to focus on teaching. First thing we're doing is we're going butt kicks. You guys know that? Okay. So when I clap, the group will go, and then we're just going to keep rounding that. Bad. Bad. Next week. Good. Pumping your arms, kicking your butt. Pumping your arms, kicking your butt. Okay. On the way back, I want the same thing but faster. Same thing but faster. So you really kick. Pump your arms, okay? Some people put their hands back. I'm big into pumping the arms because especially as a speed trainer. Bang. Right? Pumping the arms, kicking the butt. Okay, so you're getting your hamstrings nice and loose. Good job, Wade. Long kick out. Long kick out right here. Now you're strengthening those hips. Bang. Next group, bang. Next group, bang. Next group, bang. Next group, bang. That's it, boys. Coming back, now this is all about speed, so it's going to be right here as fast as you can. Bang. 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 Monster walks right here, getting those hamstrings nice and loose. Ideally, good flexibility, I don't care boy or girl, is that you're kicking so around your nose or eyes. Some of you are going to kick and it's going to be down here, that's okay. Some of you may kick and it might be up there. It's really important if you have a flexible hamstring. There we go. Okay, so taking our time, small steps in between so that we can get a few reps of this. Try not to kick the guy in front of you, okay? Right there. Both hands should be up because you don't want to do this rolling around your back. Okay? You want to keep your back straight. You want to try to keep your knees straight, so you got to bend your knees a little bit. All right? Small steps in between. You want to get 3 or 4 reps on each leg. Okay, that's pretty good. We're going to come back with walking lunges. Now, people do this different. This is how I want it. I like to go hands overhead, tap the ground. What you're doing is you're working on complete control. What I hate to see is kids collapsing to the ground and then kind of doing this. And there's not that much space. It's lunge to lunge. I go hands overhead to make sure I'm working on my erectors, okay, the muscles along my spine. Go ahead. Hands overhead. And since it's the first time, there's a lot of you, there's only one of me. I'll slowly learn names, but you'll have to bear with me on that. Next group, sorry. It's just a wait for me in the clap, that's my bad. So it's mostly 17 and 18-year-olds, right? Okay. So both groups, my younger group will end up getting the same plan today, but overall, you guys, as we get into this, hopefully do this more, or we're going to be doing this on Fridays, we'll get a little bit of more resistance and make it harder variations. Good. We're going to do a few more exercises, and then we're going to move into the plyo section. So the plyo section, we're all going to be in different areas of the room, which is also good because then it gives me a feel for how much space we really have. All right, this one is called knee hug to dancer. So it's a combo movement. You're going to tuck your knee, you're gonna go right into a single leg RDL, okay? So I call it a dancer, because it kind of looks like a dancing or skating, yeah.
On the same piece you kick.
That's correct. And then you take small steps, and then you go to the next leg. Here we go. Boom, tie. Right. Ooh, yeah, that's all right, that's all right. We'll give them a couple, and then we'll next group will go. So everyone understand what we're doing? So we're tucking our knee, we're going right into that dancer. Go. So some of you guys see, it's hard to hold that balance. That down leg, it tells you you might need a little work on that. Sometimes the balance is a weakness in your hips. Sometimes it's a weakness or instability in your ankle joint, okay? In your ankle joint. Sorry.
I felt good on this.
Everyone's feeling kind of loose, okay? Because we're only going to do one or two more, and then we're going to do our jumping base drills. Just a moment. Okay. So we got our last of the slow warm up right here is going to be side lunges. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys finish up with your side lunges. Okay, so these guys, that's good. So all you guys are going to do here is you're going to take a couple steps. You're going to go side lunge, 1, 2, 3, side lunge, side lunge. You're working depth in your hips. Go ahead, boys. Yeah. Well, that's what we're working on, that. Sorry, that's my bad. We'll do a whole little routine where you guys end up doing the clap and you get a feel for how much space you need. But for today, I'm doing it. That's pretty good, kid. You good? Feels weird? No, don't just rock, kid, okay? So, hold on one second. So you're in this position right now. You want to get that step all the way over straight. So you want to turn those step straight. Yeah. Get bigger, and you'll work on it. It just means your body should be even wider apart, okay? All right. Last one, boys, last one. All right, so the next one, now we get a little running in. Not that we're going to do a ton of this. This is called falling starts. So this is a good way to work on your acceleration and just to work on overall strength. What you're going to do is you're going to stand up, you're down your tippy toes, you're going to fall forward. Halfway into your fall, you're going to pick up your right knee and you're going to strike the ground as violent as you can. So it looks like this. Yeah. And attack the ground, and you're going full speed, and then ease up, obviously, as you cross the cones. I don't want anybody running full speed into that, okay? You guys can just go when you're ready. It doesn't have to be on a clap now. Nice. Next group, go. You don't want to pause when you hit the ground. You want to snap. You want to pull up your knee and snap the ground. We're going to do 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and you don't have to wait for me. So once these guys go, next group, you want to pick up your knee. Pick up your knee high, boys, okay? So as you're falling, pick up the knee. You don't want to be completely upright. That's pretty good on there in that second line. Nice. Go ahead. Good. You want your body to be in this position as you're attacking. Pick up your knee and attack the ground. This is number 3 on the right. Good, boys. That's it. Pumping the arms violently. Pumping them violently. So now left leg. So hold on, before you guys go. What I've noticed is everyone's giving me good effort, so thumbs up for that. But what I'm also seeing is a lot of people, they're not picking up the leg they're supposed to. So you're kind of doing this, and then you're like, I gotta quickly go. No, you gotta pick up your knee, you gotta violently attack the ground. So your knee should end up at your waist. Okay, here we go. Fall, knee comes up, knee attacks the ground. If the knee comes up while you're falling, not early, you don't want to do this. You want to fall, pick up your knee, attack. That's pretty good, second to last. If you guys have a lot of you guys, and you're not going to give as much feedback on technique for each individual person. Just do the best you can. Go ahead, boys. That was pretty good right there. Nice. All right, last one. Nice. Last leg. Okay, last rep on the left. Last rep on the left. Good. in the front lines. Just bring them over here, that's fine. All right, so here's what I want. There's about 20 of you. This, for what we're doing, we're going to be doing plyometrics, jumping-based exercises. Everybody, front line, just come all the way up. Second line, okay, go about 10 feet behind them, about 8 feet behind them, and then you guys get the point, right? That looks pretty good right there. All right, stop. So, yeah, so I think there's a little extra room in the back I'm noticing, so here's what I want to do. This line of 4, come back here with me. Okay? You're going to end up in the back now, okay? And now, this line of 3, spread out. Does that make sense? We want a good amount of space because we're going to end up doing exercises where we're jumping all around. So, I'm going to, in the beginning, it's not too bad. Guys, right before that, you guys have a little extra space, right? So we should be good. All right. So, first thing we're going to be doing, right, before we get into all our jumping, I see you guys are ready to jump. We're going 15 air squats. 15 air squats. All we're doing is just squats, right? So all we're doing, right, finding a good base. Try to be mostly squared. You drop that butt right through the knees. You want to get right below parallel, okay? Because there's no weight. You shoot right below parallel. Right, 15 air squats. Hit it. Not fast, not slow, not bouncing. You don't want to go so low that you're bouncing anyways. You don't want to do what we call a butt wink, which is when you hit down and then your butt comes underneath like that. Okay? So you're sticking your butt, you're activating the glutes. Working the hamstrings. Your base is a little too wide, pal. Yep. You want to be a little wider than those shoulders with your feet. That's okay. He puts his toes out a little bit. That's okay too. Dropping the hips. Once you get 15, relax, because then we're going to go with squat jumps. Good. So, squat jumps, okay? So all we're doing now, we're not getting max height on these, okay? We're going to keep this moving, okay? So we're just going to be here. When we get into the really explosive stuff, I'm going to hopefully get a lot more height than that. But for squat jumps, it's just some rhythm. Okay, so I'm squatting into a jump, squatting into a jump. Okay, 15 reps, get it. Good, boys. So we should jump a little bit, okay? We should jump a little bit. We're not going for height, though. Once we get 15, relax, I'm going to show you what spinner jumps are. Good. Yep. Try not to go so low that it takes too long. You want to come right up in the air, buddy, okay? So you do want to, you're getting too low, and that's why it's taking you too long to get up there. That's pretty good. And once you get your 15, relax. Sprinter jumps. So, to be consistent here, okay, here's what we're going to do. If you're on that third line right here, you can face us, okay, and take us, actually, you know what? Everybody just face me. What we're going to do is start something called sprinter jumps. So, I don't like to do this with this one because I don't want it to fall off. All you're doing right now is you're jumping and you're coming back. And I promise you right now, I'm making this look easy. Some of you are going to struggle with that. That's okay. 15 on each. Maybe you guys will surprise me. I'll be excellent at it, but I get a lot of athletes come through and they struggle with those. All right, not bad. That's a pretty good start, boys. Yeah. So stand on that same leg for 15. You're trying to minimize any extra movements. Right? That's all right. Keep working through it. To be honest with you, it's a good thing when you struggle. You're getting better. Once you're balance, oh my God. And as you get really good at this drill, you'll be able to go and get a little bit of height. Not that you want to get tons of height. Once you get 15 on one leg, switch to the other side, boys. Switch to the other side. Okay, once you finish both, relax. I'll tell you what we're doing next. And last couple. All right, ankle hops. So, everybody feeling good yet? Ankle hops. So now what we're going to do is we're going to develop, okay, some strength, and hopefully springiness from your lower legs. Okay, a lot of times when you jump, right, you're getting some of it's natural, a lot of it's natural, not some, a lot of it. But you can develop your vertical jump. You see that, you hear about it. One thing that's important is that when you're going to jump, that you're getting something from your ankle joints, right, and your knees. So this exercise is called ankle hops because you're hopping without bending your knees much, focusing on the lower legs. So little hand movements up, but ultimately it's almost no bend with your knee, right? You're just trying to be springy, and if you can, you kind of keep your toes up. We're going to do that for 15 seconds. I'll let you know when it's time. Everybody ready? So like when I jump, this would be toes down, this is toes up. You understand? It might not be that easy, but give it a go. Ready? 15 seconds, hit it. Right? Little hand movements up, okay? Try to be quick and springy off the ground. Nice and light. Good boys, keep it going. Not bad in the back, minimal bend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. That's good. For some people, you'll see them get really good height on this, and then when they go with the full jump, they only get a little bit more height. Okay, what it means is they're getting a lot from the lower joints, but they need to get more from up here, okay, through your butt or your hips. So we're going to do this the second time. If I was to suggest a basic workout on your own, I would do 4 or 5 rounds of this, and 4 or 5 rounds of the next 2 drills. Everything after that is a little bit more in depth, and you probably have to learn the drills, and for some of it, you have to have a partner. Here we go, ankle lock, 15 seconds. Good? Yeah, we're going to spring, buddy. Let's spring here, this is great, right? You know, there's no bend in the knees, and then the back.
You're using your legs. I see. This is soft.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, now, I want to make sure that we have space for this because it involves a broad jump. So, you know what we're going to do is the lines of 3, come back, come here. Let's go, let's go. So we'll get back in the line, okay? Actually, you know what? Let's do that. Let's get back in lines of 4. Let's get back in lines of 4. So, the director was asking me how many people I think fit in this room well and get a good feel for it. This is as much as I personally think is going to be purposeful, even if I had a second trainer, because like in this last drill, I couldn't even do that in place. It's a vertical jump to a broad jump, and we're going to do it all the way down. So you're going to jump, land, broad, okay? Now, once you land, okay, settle and do it again. After the second jump, next group goes. Here we go. Okay, vertical jump, land right into a broad. Big thing is working on your quad. You want to be quick off the land. That's how you get more explosive, get more athletic. So even if you're able to get a lot of distance, it's not really working like this. You get really quick. So like this guy right here on the right, one of the shoes, you're doing a heck of a job with your actual broad. It's taking too long to get into it. Yeah? It's okay to reset, guys, with your feet. Like he was resetting and taking his time. Good job. Guys, the goal is to get right out of that jump. A lot of us, we're focused on getting a big broad jump, landing, and then saying, oh, you gotta be able to land and go, okay? So it's supposed to be up, forward, immediately, okay? Here we go. Coming back. We're gonna end up doing this 4 times, down and back twice. Yep. Nice. Yep, and then settle your feet, right? You won't have to rush into the next jump. Each rep is its own thing. It's like, my man, you were getting good distance, but you were taking too long to get into the thing. Right away. Yep. Yep. Nice. Good, buddy. So when you get more out of that vertical momentum, put your hands up there, you got it. Yeah, it's a challenge. Feeling it a little bit, huh? That's okay. So what we'll do, hold on a second, what we'll do is, we'll get out on that. Because we had a lot of jumping today. That's one drill. But the goal of a lot of these jumping drills is to get up in the air immediately off the ground. So you increase your weight. This next drill we're going to do is called form jumps. And for this one, we can get back into the lines of range. So let's get back. So that was just a feel for what that drill would be. We may do that more some weeks, but today we just did it once. We did about 8 jumps on each one. That was fun. Form jumps. We're going to do 4 rounds of this, and then we're going to get a water break for everybody to settle in. Form jumps. Jump. If I had to choose like one exercise that will increase your vertical, I was pretty sure it was form jumps. Like 5 years ago, 4 years ago, I'm very curious. I forgot the guy's name. He was very like known about, and it said like $5, and you can get the absolute one drill you should always do. And what did the pamphlet say? Form jumps. Yeah. So form jumps. The goal of the drill is to get up in the air immediately. We're going to leave our hands down. We're going to do 8 straight jumps. If you get good at this, and really after a few rounds of this, a few workouts, you do want to do this with weights to really get it up, okay, to get your vertical.
But for now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna say hands down, we're in about a half squat. So we're not all the way down, about a half squat. We're pushing through our toes, okay? We're gonna jump, land, no, pause, and 8 straight jumps. Everybody ready? Hands stay down.
Wait, so like our heels should never touch the ground?
What's that?
Do our heels ever?
Heels shouldn't really have to touch the ground, but don't be on your tippy toes like this. Does that make sense? Call the balls of the feet. Ready? Go ahead, boys. Right up in the air, hands stay by the side. 8 straight, boys. Trying to get good height and get right up in the air. Yep. Stay down, buddy. You get too low. That's okay. Once you get your 8, relax. Get some natural hops right there. That was good. Why I liked it is he got right up in the air. You're getting your butt too low. Okay. So I know you want to jump high, but the goal is to get off the ground as quick as possible. And especially in volleyball, because that translates well. So we're going to do that again. This time we'll do 6 reps. We're going to cut down a couple reps for you guys, and then we're going to do 2 sets with the hands up in the air. So for this one, it's going to be hands down. Hands up in the air is a little bit more reasonable for like a sport. You usually are going to have your hands up if you're hitting the ball, right? Here we go, guys. Here we go. And hit it. 6 straight. Nice. What are you going to do? Good. Take some straight. And relax. 6 jumps. Yep. And then for the hands up, we're going to do 2 rounds, and then we're going to water break, everybody. It's going to be, solid. Hands down, hands up. Yeah. You're not going to jump like this with your hands up already up, okay? Like when I was watching people play out there, they're jumping, then the hands come out. Over here. I'm a volleyball guy. Oh, yeah. All right, here we go. So hands down, and as you jump, hands come up. So you can't jump under there. You got too big a hops for that.
Yeah, I can't. I probably can't jump under there.
So if you're under one of these lights and you think you're gonna be, don't whack. Ready?
No, I gotta go out there.
Ready and go. 6 straight. Hands up. Hands up. Right up in the air though. Straight up.
Watch your head.
Don't look down, big guy. 3, 2, and relax. Now, it's tempting to want to look down, but you actually want to look straight ahead. When you start to look at things that are moving, or you're just looking down, you end up having bad technique. So right now, it's very hard because we're looking at each other, so it's okay to look at the wall. Not in the mirror, at a white wall, okay? At a white wall. It's a good idea. Here we go. Last one, and everybody can get a break. I'm going to give you guys a minute and a half, 2 minutes. All right, guys, 6 straight. Go ahead. Nice. Once you get your 6, go get a water break. I'll see you guys back here in a moment. Coach.
I gotta run down and get my inhaler.
Oh, yes,
I'll be
please.
back.
Yeah. I think I'm back, so that's good. I get a good feel for how long it takes. We didn't start till 6:50. We warmed up. Guys, we've got about 15 minutes of work left, so this isn't going to be too bad. I'm going to cut down on a lot of reps so that you guys can get a feel for everything we do.
I'm sweating them out. I cannot wait.
No, you go from like sitting state to like a little bit higher.
No, I'm just gonna grab it. Kids are doing it also. What works, what doesn't. No, they're all working pretty hard. Scott just asked me,
Like how many, after doing it, how many people I think can fit in. This is probably like if there was another room, whatever, maybe we could do 2 groups. If I had my second trainer, but in this room, it's like, well, like when we were doing some of the jumping drills, they were able to do them all spread out, but there was probably only room for 3 or 4 more people. But then there was another drill where I was like, wait a second, this doesn't even work for that. So it's like, it's gonna have to be contained. So.
That's fine.
Yeah, and I can like work around it, so I can handle like 5 or 6 more.
This is all we need.
All right, boys, down here. So now it's time for band work. So we're going back into line, sort of, but I need everybody to find a partner. If you don't have a partner,
I will be your partner holding the band for you.
Let's go.
So here's what's gonna happen.
You can put your arm out right there.
And then one partner group, we're slowing the lines. Don't go across from each other. I'm gonna explain what we're doing. I got different size bands, so.
Guys in line.
Some of my
Shut
bigger
up.
guys, okay, so I don't
Be
know
quiet.
who you're partnered up with, so I'm gonna give some of the bigger guys, who's your partner, okay? Tall runner, whatever, all that. We go, purple right here, my man. There we go. Do you have a partner? Okay, who still needs one?
Good? We're waiting on you.
And then you guys need that. Oh, do you have a partner? So I'm gonna be with you, buddy. No, here's your partner. All right, so everybody's got a partner or no? You guys don't have bands? Does anybody not have a partner? Okay, so everyone has a partner, and who doesn't have bands? Do you guys have bands back there? Yeah. Oh, perfect. So you guys are gonna get two, and then you guys are gonna get a second one. So you guys have the black bands; those are a little bit lighter. The purple's a little bit heavier, and the green is the heaviest. But here's the deal. They all apply a good amount of pressure. What we're gonna do is something called a banded march. Okay. Here, hold for me. Put it around me. Thank you. So you want to hold with a good amount of resistance. Go a little further back though. Exactly. You want the person to lean into this, generate a lot of power. We do this with a lot of athletes to help build power through their steps, which is ideal for acceleration, but overall it's still really good for you because one, you do need your acceleration in volleyball, and two, it's going to help you just generate more power through the ground. All you're doing is you're picking up your knee, and you stomp through the ground through the ball with the feet. I don't want to see the whole foot hit. I don't want to see you attacking down. I want to see your chest upright, violently pumping your arms. Okay, everybody understand? We're going to do this just a couple times because we have a few different drills we want to show you. All right, here we go. Group one, go. Back straight, knees, toes are always up. Next you go. Toes are always up. Violently attacking the ground. You're going to hit the ground violently. You're trying to pull too much. You need more resistance. You guys need to attack the ground. That's the right word. You don't want to step long forward. I mean, you want to violently attack the ground. You got to give them more resistance. Guys, shh, listen up real quick. I know it's not the first time, but I would say that would be a big thumbs down so far. That's okay. Everything else has been good. That wasn't very good. That's okay. It's the first time you did it. But here's the thing. We're supposed to be attacking the ground. We do something called wall work here. We're supposed to be attacking the ground with the toes up. Knees up, toes up. Some of you guys were thinking, oh, I'm going to pull you forward. Give the kid in front of you, your partner, a lot of resistance. Here we go, group one. You want to hit the ground hard. We should heater it. Next round of guys should go. That's pretty good. I can hear it more now. Back straight, pump your arm. Back straight, pump your arm. Arm your knees, back to the ground. You gotta hit the ground with force if you're gonna pull the guy forward. You gotta hit the ground with force if you're gonna pull it forward, right? You don't want to take those long steps. You don't want to take those long steps. Your knee comes up. Here we go, back to the top, go. Don't take long steps. Back straight, up your arms. Alright, coming back. Go. Nothing to be fast steps. You're focused on violent, powerful stuff. Back straight. Cup your arm. Tap the ground. Come on. Back straight, Lord. Back straight. Last group. Go next one. Go next one. Come on, finish. Alright, next one. Next one is going to be broad jumps with resistance. Hold on, listen. If you give a guy full resistance and you got it like this, they're not going to be able to jump. So what you want to do, I'm going to hold for him. You know how to do a broad jump?
Yeah.
Great. So I'm going to give him resistance like this instead of like that with the marching. Oh, great. So you're feeling like I'm super strong. Here we go. Ready? So we can hold it even with one hand. Okay, so ready? Yeah, super up. Let's see it. Pull the arms back, push with the toes, jump as far as you can. Good. So you want to get a little bit more violent to the ground. But that's what we're doing. Okay? And then when you get there, you're going to reset, straighten, pull your hips back, jump again. Okay, so reset the drill. Everybody ready? All right, let's go, let's rock and roll, boys, come on. Nice, right? Yeah. If you wear this one, I don't know. So you want to jump forward, but then you want to kick up, so you get a little bit of glide, Okay, so switch, now the other person's going back, right?
No, that was good.
You're good, kid. So make a little less resistance for him, okay? Don't bounce into it, bud. Don't bounce into them. Generate the power through the ground. Generate the power through the ground. I was hired by Puma to work with Julian Edelman back when he played. That was cool. Puma hired me on the commercial where he's running around Boston. Yeah, so I was there for the day with him. That was pretty cool. All right, guys, ready to come back? No, but I got pictures of him. His hands all over the place. It was fun. Ready? I'm trying to keep it professional. They paid me a lot of money that day. Here we go. Hit it. I was back in the day when I lived in an apartment. I paid my rent. Hey, stand up. One more thing, my rent. Try to get a little height. A lot of people say something low, but try to get a little height back. One more. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, so you don't want to lower into this position. Stack, chest to knees. Stack, chest to knees. Alright, so last minute, we're coming back now. We're coming back now, so your partner's coming back. Go ahead, boys.
Let's go, bro. Let's There you go. Push it. There you go.
Get your feet, look up that face. Not bad, no, back straight, back straight. Chest back with your knees, chest back with your knees, guys. Pull those arms back, violently push through the ground. That's pretty good now. Kick your knees up when you do that, okay? Good. 5 more at that. Good job on shoes, nice. Easy guys, easy guys. I know it looks like fun, but I want to get hurt. Alright guys, do me a favor. Just toss the bands over here. So, hey, listen up. So, that was, a little bit of what we do with the bands. The other drills we would do sometimes involve, and then can we switch the codes up if you guys don't mind? Sometimes what we're going to do, we're going to make 2 lines for this next drill. I'll explain what we're doing. So we're going to make 1 line back up. Correct. Right there. First line's going to be over here. Okay, so there should be 10 in each line. So skaters, lateral shuffle. Alright, so this is called single leg runner with spring. So it's important to be able to balance. You'll find on one leg you do better than the other usually. Really often my righties do better on their left leg. I'm like, really? You sure? It's because you plant off that leg more often, at least in basketball and a lot of other sports. The kicker to the drill, the added piece, is that we go right into a sprint from the last jump. So, okay, we go right into a sprint off the last jump, and then I'll add one more hurdle over there. So, the goal is to come out of these jumps as quick as possible. Okay, as quick as possible, right into a sprint, okay? So, once the person in front of you gets to the last, or even 4 hurdles in, you can go. Try not to hit the hurdles, but if you do, finish your rep. The person behind you will fix the hurdles, and we'll keep rolling from there. We're going to try to do 4 on the right, 4 on the left, and I think that's all we have time for today, boys. Here we go. Next person, go. Next person, go. One quick round, one quick round,
Come on, Justin.
right quick jumps. Little one punch like this, like you're sprinting. Okay, on the leg that you're jumping with at the end, don't switch legs. Don't switch legs. Okay, don't switch legs in the last jump. Go around, go right into your sprint. Try to go right into that sprint. 4 on the right, 4 on the left.
Wait, we're switching legs half. No, we're not.
Okay, it's up to you. You can either switch every time, or you can do 4 and 4. I don't really care. You guys are old enough to hopefully figure that out. Nice. You got the arm pump too. Okay.
Let's go, Brian. Hey, look at Steve. Just right before. So lucky. Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Yeah, 4 and 4. Relax. I'm going to show you one more thing.
Go. Wait, you don't have one more, bro. I literally started. Huh? At the end, so we're going to save us.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's the take off. I take off the bridge.
Yeah.
You gotta stay on that left leg even on the last jump. That's what a lot of people struggle with because they want to go right into the sprint. You want to stay on that same leg.
Yeah, Brian, that's right. That's right.
That's all right.
No.
Slippery here because you guys are sweating a lot. Good.
Nathan, just 3 or 4.
Once you guys get 4, you guys can relax. That's really what we have time for anyways. That's fine.
Last one. Last one.
Once you guys get 4, you guys can hang out. I'll chat for one moment and let you guys head out.
Hey, he's good one. Come on, man.
Alright, that should be it.
Hey, so, listen, it was nice to meet you guys. I know you didn't get names. We'll start to work that in future weeks. That was a good way, it was a good way to work. You guys will kind of get a sense. I'll hopefully hear from the coaches whether you guys were dead for the rest of practice. But hopefully you're not. I would say this was like half of what we would do in a high school workout with some of our kids. You guys are 17, 18, trying to play volleyball, so hopefully you guys are in decent shape. That's it. Nice work, guys. Nice to meet you. Guys, Coach Ryan, Coach Steve. I'll see you guys next time.
Brian Kavanaugh's coach. Someone autocorrect.
Pleasure.
Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure. Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you guys. Nice to meet you.
So you got one more group.
Yeah. Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
By the way, you're good. You're good to go. You're good to go.
Okay, sounds good. Well, it's good because we ended up starting like 5 minutes